start to the interview, Freddy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. First question is, if you don't understand me, Jaume speak better.
No problem.
The first question is, how were your beginnings in the road cycling?
I started cycling. First, I was a runner for most of my life. Since I was 8 years old, I was running it quite seriously and at a high level, and completely focused on that until I was almost 20 years old. I was running. I had a scholarship at the University of Oregon in America, and was hoping to try and make it professionally as a runner. And I was doing well, but I had an injury that no one could really fix it. And from there I did some cycling to help with the rehab, and then started competing, and realized I was quite good, and continued from there.
Well, you are still a good runner. I saw in Strava some segments around Girona, maybe to San Miquel, I think, that you are the second, now the second.
Yeah. No, San Miguel is just behind my apartment, actually. So I run, or try to run every morning for a little bit before I go on the bike. And for fun, I went for the Strava segment on San Miguel, and I got it, but then the guy that I beat, I don't think he was too happy, because the next week he took it by quite a lot. So maybe I'll have to have another go.
Freddy diu que, bueno, li he comentat lo del segment de Strava, de Sant Miquel, que clar, que el tio encara corre molt bé, perquè va fer el com, i després com se diu aquell... el que estava per allà, que es va emprenyar, i l'endemà o al cap de poc va anar a fotre-li.
Hòsties. Vale, the second question is about Girona. What do you think about Girona as a base camp for a professional cyclist? And why are you so many cyclists in this area? A lot of professional cyclists live in Girona, and what is this?
Yes, what do you think is the reason?
There's a lot of reasons. I don't think you can find a better place. To be honest, it's perfect, really. The main reason is, first, that as professional cyclists, we all race in Europe. So if we come from Australia or America or New Zealand, we need somewhere to live in Europe to race all the time. It's impossible to live in Australia and race in Europe. So it so happened a few years ago that some professionals from these countries started living in Girona, and everyone started following, and now there's I don't know how many there is here, maybe 50 of us, some young, some old, some new, some have been here a lot. But the reasons are quite simple. Is that one, like I said, we need somewhere to base in Europe. Two, Barcelona is super close, a good airport to travel to races. Three, the weather is amazing all year. It's perfect. It's November at the moment, and it's still 20 degrees. It's crazy. Four, the roads are amazing, and you have a lot of choice. You have a lot of mountains, you have flat, you have the coast, you have the Pyrenees not far away. And five, the people have a lot of respect in Girona for cyclists. They know us now for a long time, and they know that a lot of us are not don't have anything to history with Spain or speaking Spanish, so they understand that we are just living here and trying to call it home when it's difficult for us. So and the last reason, I guess, is because there are so many of us living here, we can easily find a lot of friends to train with and to enjoy our time with, because you don't want to go and live in Europe and be completely by yourself in a country you know nothing about. So yeah.
This week is training here Bob Van Aert too.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he started coming last year, and I did a ride with him actually one time, and he's like the rest of us. He loves it here. It's very easy to do, very good training, and for someone like Wout van Aert, he has an important period coming with the cyclocross, so it's easy for him to come from Belgium, where for sure the weather is not good. No. Come to Spain where the weather is good and do some good weeks of training before he needs to be racing well.
And what do you think about the equipment? Because Girona is a small city, but also a capital. It's the capital, the province. So what do you think about it? It's quite good about the medicals or all the healthcare.
Yeah, for me actually, I'm now a resident of Spain, so I now have access to the health card, and which is good. But yeah, for them to have access to this as someone who's not from Spain is obviously really nice, and shows that they are welcoming to foreign people. And yeah, Girona is a small city, but it's I think if it was any bigger, then it would be a bit too crazy for us cyclists to be able to relax, and you know, it would be impossible to live in a city like Barcelona and you know, have safe training every day. You know,
exactly.
Girona, in 5 minutes you are free from the city and you're on Els Àngels or in Sant Gregori, and you can do a nice training.
In a small country road in nothing, 5 minutes or
5
less.
minutes, more or less, exactly. So yeah, you want to have a nice city with good restaurants and good coffee shops and these things, but you also want to be able to leave for training really easy and not have any problems. So it's for now it's perfect.
Okay.
But you are a very, very big climber, and a lot of cyclists in the first moment live in Girona, now live in Andorra. Is a possible in the future going to live, for example, Andorra?
Yeah, I would like to. I've spent 2 training camps in Andorra now, and both really successful training camps. I had really good feeling after these camps, and the last one I went with my girlfriend Christina, and we had a really nice time. It's a really relaxing place and another place you can do really good work, especially if you're a climber. To become a resident in Andorra is a little bit a different situation. You need to have a lot of money, and something I don't have enough of right now, but who knows, in the future, if I start making a little bit more money, then yeah, maybe this is something I would like to do, because I think it's a beautiful place, and I really like to be in the mountains and then training alone there. It's really nice.
By the moment, a little room in Dan Martin's house.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to annoy him, and yeah, I like my own space. So we'll see if I can get to that point.
Okay. The next question. Regarding your workouts, what is your preparation carry out before a normal day?
Yeah, so Just recently now, I've started to try and run every morning. I was running maybe 2 times a week or once a week before this, and I would do maybe a longer run. But now I like to run for 20 minutes every morning when I wake up. Just a nice way to wake up and start your day. And then after that, I'll have breakfast, and then I will see what I have. My coaches planned for me for training for that day, and whether it's 1 hour or 4 hours or 6 hours, go and get it done. But I guess a normal week will include 2 or 3 hard days and then 1 easy day. 2 or 3 hard days, 1 easy day, and quite a lot of series and things like this. But also quite a lot of just nice rides with friends, enjoying the bike and not taking it too seriously. A good balance, I think.
Do you prefer do the trainings with other people or alone?
To be honest, I train a lot alone, and I like this because you get to decide however you want to do it. You know, if you want to stop for a coffee, you can stop for a coffee. If you want to be serious and train hard, you can do that. If you want to push full gas, you can do that and not have any problems with people who maybe don't want to push hard. Or I like to train alone because then I don't have anything holding me back or things like this. But if it's an easier training, I like to go with friends and enjoy a stop and things like this. But if it's a hard training where I have specific things planned, I usually go alone.
And how does the team knows that you are following the plan? With what the Power Meter date or?
Yeah, so we all have a Training Peaks account, which is an online internet place where we all upload our training every day from our computers, and which registers everything. You can see everything on these computers now, exactly how long we ride and the power and the heart rate and the temperature and where we stop, where things like this. So it's very easy for them to monitor us and to make sure everything is going well.
Okay.